XM stands for Extreme Millionaire because that is the kind of person every forex broker wants on their platform. Obviously I just made that up. XM is just XM, but it would be cool. Now, jokes aside, what is up, guys? Today we're going to look into the forex broker XM.com. You're probably not sure where to start trading if you clicked on this video. We here at Finance Illustrated will try to figure out if they're a good candidate for you. XM.com is a broker with a solid track record. Founded in 2009, it's been around for 10 years now, and during this time it has earned quite a few awards for their efforts in the forex industry, and they themselves seem to be quite proud of these awards, as they're listed on their website in full view. Now, awards are cool and everyone likes them, but what about some data? Well, in these 10 years, they've accumulated more than 2.5 million clients and have executed more than 2.4 billion trades with zero requotes or zero rejections. More so, their website states that 99.35%, and I absolutely love the specifics here, it's 35%, not 99.40 or 50, it's 99.35% of all trading orders are executed in less than a second. Quite impressive figures if you ask me. Well, these figures have helped it to become one of the most popular forex brokerages in Europe at the moment. But what about security? Will my investments be safe? Will there be any shady business going on? Something behind closed doors? Well, it turns out XM prides itself on transparency and trustability. It is regulated by top-of-the-line regulators like FCA in the UK, ACIC of Australia, and CISEC in Cyprus, and also basically the EU. XM in Cyprus also maintains an investor compensation fund, sort of an insurance, which awards up to 20,000 euros if the account is lost due to some reason, the company going bankrupt, for example. Like all forex brokers regulated in the EU, negative balance protection is in place, meaning that it's impossible to lose more money than you have put in. If you deposit 1,000, for example, and use leverage, theoretically, you could lose more money than your initial deposit and end up owing money to the broker. Under this EU regulation, it is impossible for this situation to happen. So you know the saying, invest only what you can lose. Well, it's pretty much correct in every sense, because you really can't lose more in this case, under this EU regulation. So, thumbs up to EU. Now, a big question when looking for the right brokerage is fees. At XM, it depends on which type of account you sign up with. Micro and standard accounts have no commission fee, but zero accounts do have a commission of $3.50 per 100,000 traded. So, not so bad. Micro and standard accounts can use 11 base currencies and get started with as little as $5. Now, zero accounts are a little different. These accounts can only use US dollars, euro, or the Japanese yen as the base currency, and traders must make a minimum deposit of $100 instead of $5. For zero accounts, spreads can be as low as 0 pips, but the average spreads on the most common euro to US dollar pair is listed as 0.1 pips, compared to the standard and micro accounts 1.7 pips for the same pair. Also, maximum leverage is smaller in these accounts, limited to 1:30. Overall, accounts are very simple to open and they're ready in 5 minutes, provided of course that you fill out the details correctly. The average spread for individual stocks, commodities and indices are similar with other forex brokers, so really nothing extraordinary here. XM lets you browse through all of their trading instruments on their website, and it lets you easily sort the spread cost from high to low and vice versa. In all fairness, it can be said that for investors who choose to deposit low amounts, the spreads and commissions are very competitive with the rest of the industry. Investors with a few thousand or more to deposit would find more competitive brokers within the industry, unless they open the XM Zero account, which, as I told you before, has very competitive fees. Now, comparing with the industry average, XM's overnight fees are also competitive enough, which means that XM is a good choice for investors who want to hold on for more than just a few days at a time. Now, there is a $5 per month inactivity fee that is charged on accounts who are inactive after 90 days. But let's face it, if that's the case, I'm sorry, you have no business trading anyways. There are no withdrawal fees except when less than 200 is moved by wire transfer. So again, not a bad deal in my opinion. Now, what I like the most about XM's attitude is the strict, no hidden fees or commissions policy. You know, this can sometimes be a challenge in the forex industry when traders find out that they end up with less money than they should have due to some unnoticeable fee that has slipped by. Every bit of information is freely available on XM's website. After we figured out that XM is a safe and regulated broker with transparent fee structure, let's look at what they have on their plate, so to speak. XM offers a wide variety of trading instruments. 8 commodities via futures CFDs, 18 cash indices CFDs, 12 futures indices CFDs, 5 energies futures CFDs, and spot metals such as gold and silver, and also more than 50 currency pairs and more than 1,200 stock CFDs. So again, quite a lineup of trading options. Leverage ranges from 2 against 1 up to 30 against 1 in Europe, and up to 888 against 1 globally, depending on the instrument and your account type, of course. Also, dynamic leverage is used, meaning that as the volume per trade per instrument increases, the margin percentage also increases according to the dynamic leverage values of each instrument. You can find out how this is calculated on their website. Now, in terms of educating their clients, XM does a great job in my opinion. It offers educational videos, webinars, international live seminars, and tutorials on how to use the platform. You can study topics such as money management, trading strategies, technical analysis, and many more. There are tons of video lessons, and all are available for XM users only. So kind of an exclusive situation here, but why would they share it with anybody? There are about 20 market professionals managing the Research and Education Center on their website to make sure that there is always up-to-date information in multiple languages. I for one think that this could be a big part of XM's success, since it's rare to find so much information in one place dedicated to make you a better trader. Of course, after you're done with the theory, you can put your skills to practice with a demo account without any risk. So far so good, but what about the bad and the ugly? Now, when looking at online reviews, many people are expressing disappointment, claiming that they've been scammed, that their trades have been manipulated to steal money from them. Honestly, I find it hard to believe this, since XM is after all regulated by serious financial regulators. XM also responds to almost all the reviews on certain review websites, such as forexpeacearmy.com. And turns out, half the time someone is claiming that they've been scammed, they've actually lost due to their own fault. Failing to abide by rules is one example. Also, people tend to blame the broker when they blow up their accounts. And if you think about it, it's actually pretty difficult to get great reviews when 70% of your customers lose money. And now the ugly part, the platform on which the actual trading happens. You see, XM doesn't have their own trading platform. Instead, they use the MetaTrader 4 and 5. Now, MT4 and 5 are nothing new. They've been around for a while, and many brokers use it as a trading platform, including this one, obviously. There's not much difference between MT4 and MT5, and despite what many people believe, the 5 is not an upgrade over 4. Instead, MetaTrader 4 was built specifically for forex, and MT5 is built with access to CFDs, stocks, and futures. While both offer many tools and charts for trading, I personally did struggle with finding some features, and this is probably where my biggest complaint comes in: the design. Let me put it this way, but of course remember, this is just my opinion, so feel free to download it and see it for yourself. And I guarantee you, if you're younger than 100, you'll probably agree with me. The platform is just too old school. This is a MetaTrader 4. This is MetaTrader 5. And this is a competition. Pretty much everyone who makes their own in-house trading platform. And yeah, I know, all you fans out there, might be a little bit of an overkill, but in 2019, it just seems so outdated and old school. And for me personally, this is something I have trouble with. If you're a beginner, you will most likely have a tough time with MetaTrader, as it is simply too complex with a lot of information that is not presented in a simple way. Beginners would have much better luck trading elsewhere. Plus 500 is a great choice. Markets X is also worth checking out. But by far, the best in my opinion is eToro. Their design and ease of use is unmatched at the moment, pretty much. I mean, just open a virtual account just to see what I'm talking about. A 5-year-old could become a trader on eToro. XM and other brokers should take example from this, as it is super easy to navigate and trade in their platform. The old school vibe of MetaTrader just feels like working with a dinosaur. And I would be really happy to see XM develop their own trading platform in the future. Obviously, the sooner the better. This dinosaur of trading, MetaTrader, however, offers a wide range of languages, which is actually a plus since they have client base in 196 countries. If you choose to trade at XM, however, I recommend instead to find some middle ground and use the XM's mobile trading platform. It is well designed and much more user-friendly. To sum it all up, let's make a list of pros and cons of trading with XM. Now, for those that don't know what pros and cons mean, let me give you an example. My phone, the iPhone 10 I think, pros, good camera, great screen, cons, extremely expensive. Now, the pros for trading at XM are low fees, low spreads, and low minimum deposit. That makes it easy for everyone to start trading. Number 2 would be established track record and a history that proves that this broker has passed the stage of trials and errors and it has tested itself as a machine that is working. Number 3 would be awesome learning tools, which combined with low initial deposit is especially attractive for beginner traders who need to start somewhere. And number 4 would be popularity. As I said before, over 2.5 million clients means that they must be doing things right if people are trading with them. Finally, number 5, as I said before, 99.35% of trades are executed in less than a second. So reliable and fast executions are a go-to in this platform. And now for the cons. Well, you guessed it, the limited trading platforms. While MT4 and MT5, they're not bad by any means, but the learning curve is just too steep for newcomers. And this, in my opinion, is a major flaw. While I get it, trading is complicated, but it should at least be accessible to everyone. Number 2, XM, like many forex brokers, does not accept clients from Israel, Canada, and the US, which limits their customer base. Number 3, it doesn't accept PayPal. While there are a bunch of other options, PayPal is by far the most popular online payment system. Number 4, the reviews. While you have to take them with a grain of salt, I like the saying that there is no smoke without fire. So keep your eyes open, follow the rules, and there should be no problems. That is it for today, guys. We are Finance Illustrated. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope it helps you make money. And we absolutely wish you the best of luck trading. See you next time. Bye-bye.